Students from Northwest High School, Basis Independent McLean, and Poolesville meet today on It's Academic. Hello everyone, I'm Hillary Howard. Welcome to It's Academic, now in our 60th season, brought to you as we have been for more than 50 years by Giant Food. So glad to have you. Let's jump in and meet the teams. We begin with Northwest High School from Germantown, Maryland. Lexi, how are you? Tell us about yourself.
I'm a senior at Northwest, so I'm 17. And recently during the quarantine, I've been volunteering with Mana Food Center and Art Stream.
Hello, Nandita.
Hi, I'm Nandita. I'm 17. I'm a senior at Northwest High School. And during the quarantine, I've been going on many walks and I've been playing piano.
And finally, James, how are you doing?
My name is James Nguyen. I'm a senior at Northwest. I'm 18. And during the pandemic, I got an internship at an optometrist office, and I've been playing volleyball.
All right, team, here we go with your first question. As you know, in this round, questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer, so here we go. One sum terrifies. You'll add to your sum of points if you can find here the hidden name of what South Carolina fort that was fired on at the beginning of the Civil War.
To my team, is it Fort Sumter?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, Fort Sumter. That's it. Outcast, friend, Siren. If you refer to someone as a pariah, you would be indicating he was which of these?
To my team, it's Outcast, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Outcast it is. Listed here are all the vowels in the name of what Roman goddess of wisdom, the counterpart of Athena?
I believe it's Minerva.
It is Minerva. Titanium, boron, erbium. Combine the chemical symbols for these three elements and you will spell the name of what river that flows through Rome.
Is it, to my team, is it the Tibet River?
I think it's Tiber.
Tiber.
Yes,
oh,
Tiber,
yes.
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 It is Tiber, nice. Political action is the highest responsibility of a citizen. These are the words of what American who followed the call to political action and became our 35th president?
To my team, I am pretty sure the 35th president was John Kennedy.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yes, it was John Kennedy. You got all those answers right, Northwest, 200 points. Time to meet the team from Basis Independent McLean in McLean, Virginia. And we begin with Kevin.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm 15 years old and I'm a sophomore at Basis Independent McLean in, you guessed it, Virginia. Super excited to be here at It's Academic.
And now Rithik. Hi.
My name is Rithik. I am also 15 and a sophomore at Basis Independent McLean, and we're stoked to be here. Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. Raleigh, great to see you.
My name is Raleigh White. I'm 15 and a sophomore at Basis Independent McLean, and I want to thank my family for everything they've done for me, especially during the pandemic.
Well, we're really glad to have you. And now it's time for the Chiron round. Here's your first question, Basis. Damp ARKS for Noah. Help Noah out by finding here the last name of what African-American woman whose actions began the 1955 Montgomery bus boycott.
Conferring Parks.
Yeah, that's correct, I think.
Parks directed.
Yes, it is, Rosa Parks. Careless, careful, carefree. A person who is meticulous is best described by which of these words?
Conferring careful.
Yeah, careful.
Yes, it is. These two letters begin the name of what Roman goddess of the hunt associated with the Greek Artemis?
Conferring
Diana.
Diana it is. Beryllium Radon. Combine the chemical symbols for these two elements and you'll spell the name of what capital city of Switzerland?
It's Bern. I'm pretty sure, guys.
Or
Kevin, go ahead and give me the answer.
Amsterdam.
No, Switzerland is Switzerland, right? Yeah, Bern.
It is Bern, you're right. I like the noise of democracy. These are the words of what man who really enjoyed noise when he was elected our 15th president?
Oh, I think this might be Lincoln.
No, not Lincoln. Lincoln is 16th. Before Lincoln.
Then that would be Buchanan.
Yeah, Buchanan, go with.
Way to deduce the answer, Basis. Yeah, it's Buchanan. You've got 200 points. Time to meet the team from Poolesville High School in Poolesville, Maryland. Hello, Orion. What's going on?
Hi, I'm Orion. I'm a 16-year-old junior at Poolesville High School. I'm also the captain of our math and physics team, and I'm also on the varsity baseball and swimming teams.
Nice to have you. Hello, Ben.
My name is Ben. I'm a 17-year-old junior at Poolesville High School. I am a member of the varsity swim team, and I'm also the captain of the robotics team.
Nice. And Nabanil, hi.
I'm Nabanil. I'm a 18-year-old senior at Poolesville High School. I also captain the Poolesville History Bowl team, and also a member of the dance club.
I like it. All right, guys, here we go. There's a turn now. Hidden in this sentence is the name of what ringed planet sixth from the sun?
Conferring Saturn.
Saturn.
Yeah. Final answer, Saturn.
Yeah. Uncouth, prosaic, despondent. Someone who is very rude and ill-mannered can best be described by which of these adjectives?
Conferring. I'd say
Conferring.
uncouth.
Yeah, it's uncouth.
Yes, it is. Fill in the blanks here, and you'll name what mythical strongman who performed 12 labors.
Hercules. Right?
Hercules.
Yeah. Final answer, Hercules.
Hercules it is. Sulfur, aluminum, potassium. If you combine the symbols for these elements, you can spell the last name of what scientist who discovered an early vaccine for polio?
Conferring. It's SALK.
Yeah,
so
Salk.
Salk, right?
Yeah, Salk.
Yeah.
Jonas Salk.
Yeah.
Nice, that's it. No matter how thin you slice it, it's still baloney. This comment is from Al Smith, who found he wasn't to the public's taste when he lost the 1928 election to what 31st president?
Conferring.
Hoover.
Answer?
Final answer, Hoover.
Yeah, you got that one. It's Hoover. Nice job. You got them all right. 200 points. Time for the all-important Picture Perfect round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points up or down and 10 points off if you don't give me an answer. Here we go, Northwest. After her husband's death, Eleanor Roosevelt served as a delegate to what international peacekeeping organization based in New York?
Do you guys have an idea?
For the group, is it the United Nations?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's it, the United Nations. You're looking at what English university traditionally attended by Rhodes Scholars from America?
To my group, is it Oxford?
Yeah, I would say it's either
I think
Oxford
so.
or
Or
Cambridge.
Cambridge?
So either one.
50-50, yeah.
So what's your answer?
We can go, Nandita, we can go with your first gut.
Oxford.
You're right, it's Oxford. This painting captures what American Revolutionary War naval hero saying, "I have not yet begun to fight," as he stood on the deck of the Bonhomme Richard.
Do you guys have any ideas? He's a naval hero, I think.
I need an answer in 3, 2, 1. It is John Paul Jones. Northwest High School, you have got 230 points. Basis, you're up for the Picture Perfect round. First question. Supernovas like this one create neutron stars, and what dense objects whose gravity is so great not even light can escape their pull?
Conferring black hole.
Conferring black hole.
Yeah, I agree.
Black hole directed.
Yes, it is black holes. This painting shows what 16th to 17th century French explorer for whom a large lake on the New York-Vermont border is named.
Conferring Champlain.
Yeah, Champlain.
Champlain directed.
Yes, it is the beautiful Lake Champlain. Frederick Gillette was Speaker of the House when Congress passed what number constitutional amendment that gave women the right to vote?
Conferring 19.
19th directed.
Yeah, the all-important 19th Amendment. Nice job, Basis Independent McLean, 260 points. Your turn to play the Picture Perfect round, Poolesville. First question. These telescopes were used by Galileo when he discovered the 4 largest moons of what planet fifth from the sun?
Conferring. Fifth from the sun would be
Jupiter, I think.
Jupiter.
Jupiter, I
Yeah.
think.
Final answer, Jupiter.
Yes, it is. These ornate rooms in the Kremlin were once occupied by what 17th to 18th century Tsar often described as the Great?
Conferring Alexander then?
Alexander, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Final answer, Alexander.
No, it's Peter the Great. This is what man killed in the Boston Massacre when he led an attack on British soldiers after one of them struck a young boy.
Conferring. It's Crispus Attucks, right?
Crispus Attucks.
Yes.
Final answer, Crispus Attucks.
You're right, it's Attucks, and you have 220 points, Poolesville. Hey, you know these students are pretty smart, but they do get help from their coaches and administrators to be here on It's Academic. Lexi, who's with you today?
Our principal, Mr. DeAndrea, and a teacher, our coach, Mr. Vlazak.
Mr. Vlazak, what's it like coaching these kids?
They're very tight-knit, they're dedicated. It's just a great group this year.
Great to have you. And now we begin the packet round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer. And if you get all of the questions right, as you know, there's a 25-point bonus. Here we go, Northwest. During the Second World War, one U.S. Liberty ship was named for what man who had invented the telephone?
Was the person who invented the telephone Alexander Graham Bell?
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Although King Edward the Confessor laid the cornerstone, he did not live to see the completion of what London Abbey, where British monarchs have their coronations?
Conferring, is it Westminster?
Westminster Abbey. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Westminster Abbey. Here's your science question. Hygroscopic, efflorescent, effervescent. Which of these terms describes a substance that absorbs moisture from the air?
To my group, it is definitely not effervescent.
Yeah. Absorbs moisture.
I need an answer.
I think it's the first one.
Yes, it is. Hygroscopic. Nice. Had the fictional Heidi lived in Andorra rather than Switzerland, she'd have tended her goats in what mountain range that separates France from Spain?
Do you guys know
Answer
this one?
the
I'm not
group.
sure this one.
To the group, is it the Alps?
I'm not sure, but we can go with
Just
that.
try it. Just try it.
The answer is the Pyrenees. When William Wordsworth wrote, "Thy soul was like a star and dwelt apart," he was eulogizing poet John Milton in what 14-line verse form?
To my group, I think it might be iambic pentameter, but I'm not sure.
Try it, because
Yeah, we can
this
go
is
with
the
that.
best. Yeah.
No, sorry guys, the answer is sonnet. Here's your math question. What is the area of this isosceles right triangle if one of the legs is 4?
Well, the area would be, to my group, 1/2 base times height. So
It's
it would,
8. It might be 8 to my group.
I think you're right.
Yes.
Okay, 8.
You are right, it is 8. In 1907, a transatlantic crossing record was set by what British ocean liner, whose sinking by a German submarine 8 years later helped bring the U.S. into World War I?
To the group, I think it's the Lusitania.
Sure.
Yes, it is the Lusitania. Nice, Northwest, 330 points. Time to meet the coaches and administrators supporting this team from Basis Independent McLean. Kevin, who's with you?
We have our coach, Rosemary O'Neill, and our administrator, Miss Alice.
Tell us what it's like to coach this fabulous team.
It's the first time on the show, and we're just really proud.
Well, we're so happy to have both of you. And now it's time for the packet round. Basis, here we go. First question. Had Hecate, the Roman goddess of witchcraft, traveled to colonial America, she would have avoided what Massachusetts town known for its witch trials?
Yeah, conferring Salem.
Salem, right, Salem.
Salem directed.
Yes, it's Salem. A rock formation named for Lot's wife, who, according to the Bible, was turned into a pillar of salt, is located near what extremely salty Middle East sea?
Conferring Dead Sea.
Dead, yeah.
Yeah, the Dead Sea. Here is your science question. Which of these is the atomic number of tritium, an isotope of hydrogen?
Conferring 1.
Right, yeah.
You're right, it's 1. In 1988, Kenneth Deardorff was the last person to acquire land under what land grant act that took effect in 1863?
Conferring Homestead.
Oh,
Yeah, Homestead, right. It is
conferring
Homestead.
Homestead, yeah. Homestead directed.
Yes. Email might have been welcomed by what 19th century author who chose to live alone near Walled-in Pond?
Wait.
Conferring Thoreau.
Thoreau? Okay.
Thoreau directed.
Yeah, it's Thoreau. Here's your math question. Solve for x.
Conferring 4.
X equals 2, right? 2, right?
X, but we have to give both, right?
Just solve for x.
Yeah, X is
Oh,
equal
so
to 2,
X-
guys. Conferring.
Conferring 2. Directed 2.
2 is right. In 1988, a London auction house sold for $10,000 a lock of hair from what English admiral who had won the Battle of Trafalgar?
Conferring Horatio Nelson.
All right.
Horatio Nelson directed.
Yeah, it's Horatio Nelson. 25-point bonus for Basis Independent McLean. You guys have 425 points. Time to meet the coach and assistant school administrator from Poolesville High School, Orion, who's with you.
Mr. Butler with us, our assistant school administrator, and we have Miss Snavely, our team coach.
Tell us about your team.
I really admire their dedication. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for being here. And now we get to see what else you guys know. It's time for the packet round. Here we go, Poolesville. While the Colorado River extends for more than 1,400 miles, only about 275 miles of the river are within what great gorge in Arizona?
Grand.
Conferring.
Yeah, the Grand
would be
Canyon.
Grand Canyon, right?
The beautiful Grand Canyon. In 1932, the U.S. signed a treaty promoting commerce on what river that now names a seaway shared by the U.S. and Canada?
It's the St. Lawrence River.
All right. Final answer is St. Lawrence River.
You're right. Here's your science question. This is the formula for wolframite, an ore of what T-initialed element whose atomic number is 74 and whose symbol is W?
Tungsten.
It's definitely
It would
tungsten.
be tungsten, right? All right. Final answer, tungsten.
Tungsten it is. A package of dog treats would have been useful to someone trying to get past what mythical three-headed dog that guarded the gates of Hades?
Conferring
All
Cerberus.
right.
Yeah, Cerberus.
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 Cerberus it is. Time magazine showed a literary side back in 1950 when it pictured on its cover what Anglo-American poet whose first two initials were T.S. He wrote The Wasteland.
Conferring Eliot.
T.S.
All right,
Eliot.
Eliot. Yeah. Final answer, Eliot.
Yes, it was T.S. Eliot. Nice. Here's your math question. If x equals 27, what is the value of this expression?
Conferring. It would
Five.
be 5, right?
Yeah.
Final answer, 5.
Yes, it is. The Man Who Made the Supreme Court is the subtitle of a biography of what fourth U.S. Chief Justice?
Conferring.
Tawny.
Answer?
Defer to Nabonidus.
Roger B. Taney.
Nah, it's John Marshall, but well done, Poolesville. You've got 340 points. Northwest, time for the grab bag round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points up or down. Also, 20 points off if you don't answer at all. The visuals are 30 points up or down. Here's the first question, Northwest. The three basic colors are usually described with what same word that's often used to describe the early grades of public school?
To my group, is it primary?
Yeah.
Yes, primary.
Yes, it is primary. In 1918, the Allies crashed through a German defense line, named for what general who later named the Zeppelin that burst into flame and crashed into New Jersey?
To the group, I think it's the Hindenburg one.
Yeah, it is. Hindenburg. Nice. Choice. Ice is a good refrigerant because it has high heat of fusion, heat conduction, or degree of hardness.
To my group, I think it might be the first one.
Okay.
You're right. Heat of fusion. On your screens for 30 points. A Month and a Day is a prison memoir by Ken Saro-Wiwa, a human rights activist executed in what African country where Lagos is the largest city?
You
Answer?
guys know where Lagos is?
In 3, 2, one. It is in Nigeria. 360 points, Northwest High School. It is time for the grab bag round. Basis Independent McLean. First question. According to Native American lore, Nokomis, the grandmother of Hiawatha, was descended from what celestial body, Earth's natural satellite?
Conferring the moon.
Moon, yeah.
Yes, it is the moon. I like that. The treaty that ended the War of 1812 was signed in and named for what European city, now the third largest in Belgium?
Conferring Ghent.
Yeah,
Ghent,
it's Ghent.
directly.
Yeah, Treaty of Ghent.
Yes, it is. It's Ghent. Choice. Electrical resistance is measured in which of these units? Volts, amperes, or ohms?
Conferring
I think
ohms.
it's ohms, yeah. Ohms directed.
Yes, it is. On your screens for 30 points. The U.S. bought the Virgin Islands from what European country whose capital city is Copenhagen?
It's Denmark, Cabin.
Denmark. Yeah, Denmark directed.
Yes, it is Denmark. Basis Independent McLean. You guys have not missed one question. 515 points. Yeah. Poolesville, you're up in the grab bag round. The first American to manufacture muskets with interchangeable parts was what same man who had earlier invented the cotton gin?
Conferring, it would be Whitney, right?
Eli Whitney.
Whitney.
Yep. Final answer, Whitney.
It is Whitney. Studies indicate that the language of the Comanche Indians is related to the language of what Mexican Indian empire whose rulers included Montezuma?
Conferring as.
Yeah, the Aztecs.
Yeah. Final answer, Aztecs.
Aztecs is right. Choice. Nitrogen with atomic number 7 is likely to have properties similar to the element whose atomic number is 15, 2, or 11.
I think it's 15.
15, right?
I think it's 15.
Yeah. Final answer, 15.
Yes, it is. On your screens for 30 points. This is the flag of Vanuatu, an archipelago discovered by explorers from what country associated with Prince Henry the Navigator?
Conferring.
It's Portugal.
Oh, wait. Final answer,
Yeah.
Portugal.
Yes, it is Portugal. Nice job, Poolesville. You've got 430 points. The scores are now official. We begin with Northwest High School from Germantown, Maryland. Lexi, Nandita, and James with 360 points. From Poolesville High School in Poolesville, Maryland, Orion, Ben, and Nabaneel, 430 points. And coming back for the playoffs with a perfect score. Awesome job. Basis Independent McLean, Kevin, Rithik, and Raleigh, 515 points. Woo! Props to you. Thanks so much for being with us. Next week we will have National Cathedral, Parkdale, and W.T. Woodson. I'm Hillary Howard. Hope you have a really happy new year. See you next time.